Hello, how are you? I hope you're well. It's good to join you once again. I do enjoy sharing these videos with you. I do enjoy preparing them. I do enjoy going to research and just find out more about how we can better ourselves and how we can better our performance personally and at the workplace. Today, I'd like to share some insights on soft skills. What are soft skills? Soft skills are a set of social skills that we use in our lives and at the workplace. Social skills are who we are. Soft skills are interpersonal skills, are people skills. They are skills that make us interact better with people. Now, we do have hard skills, we do have technical skills, and we do have soft skills. What is the difference? The difference between soft skills and hard skills is simple. Hard skills are the skills we learn in school. They're defined, they're tangible. You can test, you can measure, you can define. If you've gone to school to study law, you can be able to measure your understanding of law. Or you learn medicine, or you learn accountancy. That's a hard skill. Technical skills are tangible skills as well, like programming, computer skills, which you can measure, which you can define, which you can actually call a competence, an acquired competence. Hard skills and technical skills are mostly acquired. But soft skills are intangible. You cannot measure soft skills. But now, why soft skills? What's the importance of soft skills? Soft skills are quite important. And from a HR perspective, I would like to say this. Hard skills can get you hired, while soft skills can get you fired. Hard skills can get you the job, while soft skills will help you sustain the job. It's good to have hard skills. It's good to train and have hard skills, the knowledge, the IQ. But it's good to actually have a mix of both. Actually, research shows and says that when you have a mixture of hard skills, soft skills, and technical skills, you have a great balance. You have a great balance of succeeding in life and at the workplace. Because you cannot succeed on intellectual intelligence on its own. You can also not succeed on soft skills alone, and you also cannot succeed in technical skills alone. So it's always good to always try and balance. So what are some of the soft skills which you can identify? We have communication skills. We have problem solving skills. We have critical thinking skills. We have analytical skills. We have emotional intelligence, which is an aspect of soft skills. We have learning capabilities as part of a soft skill. We have conscious thinking. We have empathy. We feel. We try to understand. Being compassionate. Putting yourself in the shoes of others. We have leadership skills, which are part and parcel of soft skills. So, what is my conversation driving at today? It's good to know what soft skills are. It's good to use soft skills in our work. It's good to use soft skills to build relationship with others. And as a leader, soft skills will help us nurture people better, understand our teams better, motivate our teams better. Motivation is a part of soft skills. Invest more in the teams we are leading. See the potentials and the talents and the good side of our teams. Bring out different energies, different synergies between people. Bring out the best in people. That is what soft skill does. I would like to point out the aspect of soft skills in the millennials. Millennials make up most of the workforce. Millennials are interesting in terms of they have a lot of energy, a lot of ideas, a lot of creativity, and a lot of self-entitlement as well. And when we go back, it is simple. Millennials have been raised with lesser scrutiny and lesser expectations than the former generations. What am I saying? Of course, my parent and your parent are probably in the generation of where they will say we used to walk to school, we used to walk bare feet, we never used to have the luxuries that you had, we used to toil in the farm, basically going through hard times. No one was there to baby anyone. But the millennials have had luxuries. Millennials have been raised by house girls. Millennials have been raised more in a softer way, with more understanding, more gently. And so here we are. We have the workforce, we have the millennials. And some managers have actually raised some complaints about the millennials. And some of them are this. They say they just don't know how to behave professionally. They arrive late, leave early, dress inappropriately, and spend too much time on social media. Yes, this is the era of social media. This is the era of multi-channel communication. This is the era of the individual. Some managers continue saying, millennials know how to text, but they don't know how to write a memo. They don't know what to say and what not to say, or how to behave in meetings. They don't know how to think, learn, or communicate without checking a device, dependent on devices. They don't have enough respect for authority. I don't know the first thing about citizenship, service, or teamwork. So these are some views of some managers, and I would like to address this using soft skills. Well, if some of these are the observations of managers, why don't we try and put ourselves in the shoes of millennials? Remember, millennials were pushed to work hard and get a good grade, work hard and get a good grade. They were not taught about problem solving skills, critical thinking skills, and the 844 curriculum doesn't push this across. That is why the shift and the push in changing the curriculum into more competence-based curriculum that absorbs the skills we are talking about in soft skills. Actually, the new curriculum is basically about embracing soft skills, because you cannot succeed without other people. How do you relate with other people? Regardless of the level of education you got, even if you're a doctor, how do you relate with the patients? How do you relate with your colleagues? So, when we talk about millennials, it's just a matter of trying to understand what has been their socialization, what has been their upbringing, and how can you be able to mix out and bring out their talents, their ideas, and their creativity in the workplace. So it's also about us as senior managers getting into the shoes of the millennials and trying to see how they understand things and trying to find a balance. We normally call it a sweet spot. How do you get a sweet spot? How do you get a balance of hard skills and soft skills and bring everyone together? Emotional intelligence as a part of soft skills is very important. Emotional intelligence is basically being aware of your emotions, being aware of how your emotions affect other people and how other people see you, and how you can use your emotions to interact better and move ahead in life. Emotional intelligence involves social awareness, self-management, and it also involves relationship management. Researchers and psychologists say the brain has two parts, the left side and the right side. The left side is used mostly for logical thinking. And people who mostly use the left side to think are logical thinkers. Accountants, doctors, lawyers. They think logically. It's either right or wrong. Then we have the right side of the brain, which is mostly emotional based thinking. And this is where we have people who mostly use the emotional side of the brain to think. They think emotionally. They are people driven. They are more flexible. They are more social. They are easy. They find it easy to relate with people. And they succeed in jobs like sales, marketing, account management, where they can be able to relate more with people. But what are we saying from this conversation? All the skills are important. It is good to actually know who you are, know your personality, know which areas to work on, know which areas you should be able to strengthen more, have more awareness, have more deliberate interactions. So it's not just about pushing for papers, learning more in terms of intellectual stimulation. It's also good to strengthen our people skills as well, our soft skills as well. So thank you so much for joining me for this interaction. I hope it really helps you. See you again.